we're having a lot of conversations with our customers about, you know, is AI right for their business? How would they use it? How do they drive value for that? And so, we're learning at the same time that we're trying to bring customers along and create this journey together. And I think that for a large part, that's IT, right? You're learning as you go, and you're really trying to bring customers forward with you, and helping them see and understand the world around them, and how it affects their marketplace, right?
Mm.
Um, that's I think that's the ecosystem and the mindset that small businesses, medium businesses, large businesses are really recognizing and embracing.
Right, right. I mean, I can see a lot of businesses kind of feeling probably like they're feeling around in the dark because there's so many unknowns. But as you're describing all this, one thing I'm thinking about, Liam, is that none of us know exactly the way things are going to go, but we can't not play the game at all. All these technologies are changing, and you still have to feel around and get used to them until, you can't just step back and say, let's just wait until the dust settles, because the dust never seemingly settles, right?
Yeah.
But you have to kind of, I guess, learn a little bit, not maybe overinvest, not underinvest, strike a balance as a business, which is probably a really hard thing to do, right?
It is a hard thing to do. And I think that, that's probably been one of our strategic advantages,
Mm.
is the fact that, we seek out new technologies. That's probably something I think we've done right,
Mm.
right? Think about um, cloud,
Mm.
right? A lot of our competitors, a lot of our friends that own IT companies really were like, hey, this is a lot of money. Hey, we don't know if our customers are going to want to buy it. We're not sure really yet. There's no use cases. There's no return on investment. Like, we're not sure.
Mm.
And so we're going to hang back until we see other people really create a value proposition, or a path to success.
Mm.
We're going to let those guys do all the hard work.
Yeah.
And then we're going to jump in at the last minute and be like, yeah, hey, this is what we do, right?
Right, right, right.
Whereas I think, our approach has been, let's be early adopters. Even if we're not selling to our clients, we recognize that gaining that experience and becoming experts, so that as those technologies become mainstream, you actually have the battle scars. You have the understanding of how we got to the place we got to,
Yeah.
right? And you think about, for example, cloud,
Yeah.
right? We were one of the first early adopters for cloud. We spent a long time really trying to make a decision around, should we use an Amazon or an AWS or a Rackspace or something like that? Or were we willing to write a 7-figure check to start building our own,
Right.
right? And, that was obviously not an easy decision to make, but we had the courage and the foresight to write that check, to develop our own cloud. And if you think about the 15 years that followed that decision, it's been a huge competitive advantage for us, because, we can offer things in our cloud that other people don't have access to.